Today, as a special treat, we will be watching the life habits of the famous Finnigan. This is quite a dangerous thing to do, so we will not be filming very closely, but from excluded settings that allow us to look into the Finnigan's life. This is a very important discovery. Here you can see where the Finnigan stores her food. It is a vast variety of objects, different flavours. The Finnigan's main supply of food is yogurt, cheese, beetroot, and often pasta and other starchy materials. Now the yogurt is a very important part of the diet of a Jennifer Finnigan. She can eat up to 5 of these a day, and sometimes they are of different consistencies and types, even flavours vary. Here you can see the Finnigan eating. Oh, we've been spotted. She seems pretty docile today. She's allowing us to watch us to film her and to watch her moves. You can see here where she stored her food at the top of the fridge, as she's a tall creature and can reach much higher than the other animals. Obviously, Actimel is one of the Finnigan's main varieties of food, but she does enjoy other things. You see, the Finnigan has grown so greatly in height because she eats such an increasing amount of yogurt. Here we can see a rare clip of the Finnigan actually eating an Actimel yogurt. This is a very, very great privilege for us. She doesn't seem to mind that we are there. The Finnigan has become restless, and it is getting really hard for us to film. It is becoming dangerous for us just to be in her usual setting, but it is vital for us to collect this information. The Finnigan does not approve of our presence, and we must leave soon. The Jenny Finnigan is now presenting her hand to us and waving as a sign of defense. She is warning us that she is soon to attack. Now the Finnigan is a docile creature. She wears soft shoes that are really hard for her to come by, due to her huge size 8 feet. Her other varieties of clothing include dresses and woolen jumpers. Sometimes she even mixes the two together and wears jumper dresses, although many of the other species that surround her do not agree with this choice. Here we can see a rare clip of the Jenny Finnigan socializing and also preparing food, which is something she does about 3 times a day. It is becoming hard for us to film her in her usual setting. Here she prepares a dish of chicken nuggets, which she will eat with sauce. Usually the Jenny Finnigan is quite dyslexic about how she eats her sauces, sometimes eating corn with soy sauce, or even putting ketchup onto things that clearly aren't meant to be cooked with ketchup. It is very great for us to see the Jenny in this setting without her becoming... She's seen us! She doesn't seem to mind too much. There have been no displays of violence here. It is becoming increasingly dangerous for us to film in this setting, especially with the Finnigan's really reactive behaviour. We are managing to film her from a distance as she eats and sleeps, but these are about the only personal habits that we can observe. The Finnigan spends much of its time napping. This is one of its prime locations, and it is easily found here on an almost weekly basis to be having a short nap. Sometimes she naps for up to 2 hours at a time, but this is quite a rarity. It has been a great honour to film this documentary on the great Jenny Finnigan. We are left to wonder the rest of her personal habits, as it is too dangerous to go closer, as I have expressed. Maybe one day we will know more about this magnificent creature.